it is at this point that as you are all kind of figuring out what's going on,
Oh boy.
you hear some rumbling in the trees that are slowly but surely approaching with a nice thump, thump, crash. Gary, you start running.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, come on, man.
That's all I
I'm
had
a
to hear.
Digimon.
That's what I'm afraid of!
I mean, dude, they've been friendly so far. Except for Impmon. He wants to fight.
I also have the cowardly flaw, so I will also flee for my life.
Oh, you begin following after Gary. As
Us cowards, we got a cower together.
as two of your,
but
your
that's-
partners have decided to start fleeing.
There we go. Oh,
Hey, where are we running to, pal?
How are you so fast? If we get
Impmon just kind of floats and latches onto Grayson's shoulder. Where you going?
And-
far away from the sound of doom. Thank you.
The sound is definitely coming faster, and for the Digimon, you knew full well that there's definitely some dangerous Digimon that are in the area, some stuff that naturally needs to eat and will go out of its way to collect data in order to feed itself.
Oh man, you think the commotion
But-
I was making? Oh boy.
But you didn't remember seeing any, at least dangerous Digimon in the area when you went to scout about. So it must be coming from another direction that you didn't see coming. But it is still approaching fast as you all are kind of trekking off in that direction. I don't know if you guys are all following after Gary and Grayson, or if they're just hiding in the trees.
I'm gonna...
Flameon, I thought you said there was nothing here.
I thought, dude, I thought I checked. Terriermon, you checked like the east, right?
Nope.
Ah, man, Terriermon.
Impmon's gonna roll a brains check. Does he know what kind of Digimon's coming?
You know what? Sure. I mean, I didn't set a DC, but thanks for rolling.
Sorry.
Yeah, usually you gotta let me decide that first.
That
before
is
you
fair,
Go about
sorry.
rolling on things. So, just aware for you guys. That way, you guys can actually earn adversity tokens.
Fair.
I'll let you roll that brains check again, but let me set the DC at, we'll say 15,
Okay.
because it's hard to determine a specific Digimon based off of just sound alone.
Fair.
Amon, you have no idea what's coming, potentially. As far as you're aware, it's big, because it's making a lot of noise, but as for type or what size it, or rather what it is, your guess is as good as any. It could be a Greymon, it could be a Seedramon, it could be a Kuwagamon. You have no idea.
Can-
You know
I can
it's
take
big
it.
and it's coming.
I can take any of those.
Can Magimon, far away from being able to inform them in any way what's coming, roll to see if he knows what it is?
Sure, we'll say it's the same thing. Brain check of 15, just to see if you can figure it out.
In the meanwhile, Flamon
Just
is like
from sound.
Flamon's just gonna crack his knuckles and like be ready. Like those sparks come off his knuckles as he cracks them.
Fair
So we find or we fleeing.
Oh, I'm ready to tussle.
So, Magimon, you have no idea, but it's big. And it certainly wasn't from the direction that you came. Because as soon as that door to the van opened, you were able to sneak in when Grayson got in. That was the most you kind of did.
Fair.
So yeah, go ahead, and Gary, you can take your adversity token for that.
Alright. Oh, that was for Impmon's roll. Would
Do you-
Impmon get it first?
Do our
No,
Digimon
but
know their
you got
name?
one because Magimon rolled and failed.
Ah.
So- But,
So then, yeah, okay.
yeah, because anything that your Digimon earns goes directly to you as the
Oh, cool.
as the thing.
Oh, you got the adversity token from Flamon, right?
Oh, let me add that.
Also, Grimm, you'd get one from Impmon failing to know what's coming.
Oh, okay.
Impmon's gonna step in front of Reiner and as though he's protecting him. Be like, just watch and learn.
the hell are you doing?
I'll show you what real strength is.
You couldn't even
And-
take me down. What do you think you're gonna take
You
this
shut
giant
up!
bear?
I was holding back.
The crashing gets
You
louder
wasn't.
and louder
Oh boy.
until cresting
Don't
its way
worry.
out of the trees. The Digimon at least would recognize what type of what Digimon this is. For the humans in the room, you see a very large and horned blue dinosaur start trekking its way out of the forest into the clearing proper. As it lets out as it kind of looks around at the lot of you.
Yo, I didn't know they got that big.
Is that a crocodile?
What about that looks like a crocodile, man?
I mean, there's no way it's a dinosaur. I mean, this is my dream.
It has horns, man.
Yeah,
I got dinosaur right here.
Yeah, I'm back to my theory. We're in hell.
It's blue.
It's not like there's a freaking assured color coordination.
Nah, man, blue doesn't exist in hell.
For the Digimon looking, you would recognize that this is Vidramon standing before you, but there's something off about how it looks. Looking into its eyes, it looks like cascading data instead of an iris. And as it turns to you, it lets out a guttural roar that sounds like...
Vidramon, you okay there, buddy?
Flamemon does the Henry Cavill reloading of his biceps.
Mason, I think we're going to get in there.
What? It slowly begins to approach towards you. It takes a stomp, and actually, I'm gonna roll to see if it hits the van.
No, that's so
Gary's not there to protect it.
I hold up my laptop as a shield.
You see that he starts stomping towards, and he does not stomp on the van, but he kicks it and kind of sends it spinning, and it topples over to its side.
No!
And lets out another roar.
It's not good.
ER turns to Malajimon with the Digivice, like, okay, what do these things do?
The what?
The Digivice.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We just thought, like, yeah, we gotta find you guys, and that was kind of the end of the script for us.
Okay.
Right.
Plan. Flamedramon, please tell me you're a good fighter.
The best. Don't it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, see, I knew you were gonna do the whole thing, man. Every time.
I know, everyone knows I'm the strongest.
Who is everyone?
Yeah,
Okay.
You
everyone.
see that
New
the
idea.
Vidramon...
Prove it.
You see that the Vidramon takes a swing at one of the nearby trees, slashing at it with its claws, and you see the area where it's slashed at has become like a set of cascading data that has been almost removed from the tree. For the Digimon here, you would know that, yeah, this thing's got destructive power, but when you slash at a tree, usually splinters go everywhere. There's no collateral from the slash as the tree begins to fall. The data's just gone.
Maybe don't get touched by it. Stick to range.
And it lets out one more.
Oh, it's getting angry, guys.
And I would like everyone to prepare to roll initiative.
So we're doing it now and then going break?
There we
or
go.
We're rolling for turn order,
so
and then we're taking
we're gonna add initiative. So let me go ahead and add a turn for Digimon at the very least into initiative. So everybody just roll me a flight roll, and we'll add the numbers.
Right, from our kids or from our Digimon?
Both.
Oh,
you guys are
shit.
working together.
Okay, Terriermon's up next.
Oh, yeah, am I... Well, hold on,
Terriermon, you f***. You're supposed to be fast!
Okay, so my total
I
is
think
7.
I think I did that wrong.
Grayson and Terriermon, a total of 5.
10 total for
ER.
ER.
So that's 4.
Good old Reiner then.
Oh, wow, I'm not putting the real.
Where's Gary at?
2 plus an 8 for
Wait,
10
how-
total.
10 total. Very well.
Hey,
So let me go ahead and roll for good old Vidramon here, so I can set the initiative order. I have the initiative order here. So, start of the turn order. Vidramon.
Oh god, he rolled well.
This is
He's
a bot.
looking at you guys and trying to see which of you is the first one to go after. I'm going to go ahead and roll a d6 to determine who he tries to go after. Flamemon.
oh boy.
He's going to try and make a swing with his claws. This is going to be a contested fight roll. Are you going to try and tank the hit for brawn, try to dodge with flight, or how are you going to try and avoid damage?
I think honestly, let's use your speed here early. Let's not try and get the first hit taken.
All right, very well. So it is a flight roll versus a fight roll. Go ahead and roll your flight for me. I'm going to go ahead and roll a fight roll against you.
Okay, I'll go and roll that for you, Pyro.
All right, thank you.
Oh no, I rolled a 1. Shit.
Oh, you rolled a 1. I stand corrected then. So
It's a D4.
that's fine.
Oh.
So, Flamemon, let's actually take a look and see how big the difference is on this one. Because it is a 6 versus a 1. Alrighty. So, he's going to get in with his claws as you try to dodge out of the way. It just barely makes a scratch into the side of you. And you can definitely feel the sting as it feels like your data is being bitten away at. Flamemon, you take 1 point of damage.
Oh boy. And so I'm at 2 hit points.
You are now at 2 hit points, correct. Next up in the order, ER and Monodramon.
Seeing this, like, oh shit, let's go back him up. I turn to Monodramon. You know how to fight that thing?
And
Yeah, I know. I just use my head, and everything will work.
All right. Hey, I'll give you an opening, and I just kind of skateboard and just kind of wave my arms like, "Yo, hey, come on, hey, yeah, I'm delicious."
Alrighty,
And I just
go
try
ahead
to
and give
distract
me.
him.
Go ahead and give me a charm check. We'll say the DC is. We'll say the DC is a 10. It's going to be difficult because he's focused right now.
And that's already difficult because my charm is a D10.
Yep, you do have adversity tokens potentially. So.
I do. I think. What can I do with an adversity token here?
You added 1.
You can add a +1 per adversity
Model.
token, so you could spend 2, make it 10. That's a success.
I'll spend 2 to make it a success.
All right, fair enough. So you go ahead and start flailing your arms like, "Hey, look at me!" And the
Just to make an opening for
Digimon,
Monodramon.
its data kind of, its body like rigidly stops after it's trying to go further towards Flamemon, and its head kind of jerks towards you in an unnatural motion and begins to start stomping its way towards you. As this is happening, Monodramon, what are you doing?
I'm going to run in to do my signature headbutt.
Hell yeah.
All right, very well. Because of the distraction, I'm going to give you a +1 to this roll. So go ahead and give me a fight check, sorry, and I will have him roll Brawn to see if he resists it.
As he's coming towards me, I just go, mistake. I was just like, oh wow, this is an L. Good. Do I roll that or does Grimm roll that?
Either or, whoever wants to.
I'll roll it.
Do you have any +5 to combat rolls when your health? 50%. Never mind.
Battle sense +5 to combat rolls when your health is at 50%.
So currently not applied.
Fight
All right,
is,
so that is
13.
All right, 13, and that's also add the +1 in there, so that's a 14.
14 total.
So we'll see how he tanks it. So that is a 4 for him, +5 because of the size difference. Because he's a champion versus a rookie. Typings are the same because you're both vaccines, so no bonuses there. Sure enough, yeah. So 5 versus a 14, that is a pretty big difference. So describe to me what you do to this Vidramon.
So, again, I get a little head start, and then I start running in, and then I bop my head into his shin.
Sure enough, you go ahead and you collide very heavily with your head into this thing's shin. Your skull, incredibly hard. This guy's shin, not so much. As he tumbles to the ground, the leg bending at an odd angle for the most part, which looks slightly horrifying before it re-cracks itself back into place. That said, it does take 2 points of damage from a very hefty blow as it's still on the ground.
ER just cheer like, where you going, buddy?
Get it! Yes!
Next up, Gary.
Gary is a ways away.
Yes, he is. You're hiding behind the trees at the moment as this giant lizard has now collapsed to the ground after reforming its leg.
We gonna get in on this, buddy, or?
We are completely outclassed. Why would you think we would go in there?
I mean, speak for yourself.
What do you mean? Yeah, I am. Okay, well, I'm outclassed. I'm not a giant dinosaur thing. I can't get in there and do anything. Are you kidding?
What you need to do is just, you know, picture yourself as a leader for a moment. I know it might be hard, but imagine if you were to tell me something to do to, I don't know, fight that thing off. What would you have in mind?
I'm not prepared to take advice from a ragdoll with a carnival hat!
Hey, I like this hat.
It's a magician's hat. Oh.
Fair enough. Gary, you continue kind of cowering in the corner. Majima, what would you like to do?
Alright. Time to roll up my sleeves and get dirty in this. I don't have sleeves. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do something you're advised not to do on the playground. We're gonna take advantage of his weak knee that just got hurt.
Do they explicitly say not to do that on the playground?
Well, you're not supposed to kick kids when they're down, I think. I mean, in general, just
I feel like you're just supposed to start with not kicking kids generally.
Have you ever been to a playground?
Savage land, the rules of the wasteland.
There are many opportunities to kick children.
Exactly.
I don't know if you have actually been to a playground when you were a child.
Okay, so if I take a shot at his already established weak point from Monodramon's hit, what do you want me to do for that?
Fair enough. How are you attacking him? Are you just going for like full on like couple of swings? Are you throwing some energy at him? How are you trying to do this?
Can I outside cannon ask Chase, because you created this character, what he attacks with?
You can. I mean, you know, you can also go with based off a description. He's a small little magician guy. He's got a hat. He could pull something out of that.
Well, I thought about that.
Pulls a gun out of his hat.
But like, I didn't know if he's like got a wand I can't see, and then that's his basis or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
not yet.
Yeah, he mostly pulls stuff out of the hat.
Okay, I have an idea then. All right, he's going to take off his hat and say, "You can talk about my hat. I'll show you what my hat can do." And he's going to fire a cannonball out of his hat.
All right, fair enough. Go ahead and give me a fight roll. He's going to make a opposed brawn roll. He actually will not get his bonus because even though he is a champion above you as a rookie, you're a data type and he's a vaccine, so they cancel out.
Okay.
So these will just be flat rolls.
Instead of fight roll?
It is a fight roll, yes, because you're trying to fire a cannon at him.
All right.
He's going to make a brawn check to just tank it.
Here we go.
Are
you kidding me? Are you kidding? Is it broken?
So
we both got ones for Digimon.
Gary, you can go ahead and take an adversity token. You pull out your hat and you are like, get ready for this. And a muzzle of a cannon comes out of the hat and you release and you feel the explosion of the cannon come outwards. But the ball that comes out is only probably about the size of a tennis ball. And the velocity is not there as it, bunk, hits it into the side of the knee as it begins to slowly stand.
It's because you talk bad about the hat. It's shy now.
Next up, Riot.
Right. Okay. Flamemon definitely wants payback for the hit it got. So this guy is standing back up now, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Pyro, if you don't mind, I think he's just going to start going in and swinging. Keeping at a distance and just throwing a fireball.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing to keep
using
him and use the fire.
Yeah, go ahead and use his move Flame Toss.
Fair enough. You can go ahead and do that. It would say, yeah, give me a fight roll. He will make a opposed brawn check to just resist the damage.
Yeah, there we go. There we go, buddy.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And
he's waking up
and roll his brawn.
Like he's holding the wound on his side, just like one of his fists just slams the ground. Like, let's go!
Alrighty. He got a 12 plus 1 because of his size difference. So that's 13. I'm going to spend 2 of my adversity tokens to make it a 15. So it is a tie as the impact lands into its body, and you're like, "Oh yeah, we got him!" As the smoke begins to clear, and he's still standing there, relatively.
Come on!
With sunglasses on.
Cool Vidramon don't look at explosions. They turn around and they...
Okay, that normally doesn't happen. Sorry.
What is it?
So, Riot, what are you doing? Because Flamedramon has done a thing.
As much as I want to get in this fight, I only have one jack handle.
Yes, you do.
Nah, he should keep it at a distance, so maybe... Considering what this thing can do, I'm not trying to get either of us killed yet. Or at all.
Yet.
I'm going to use a cheer action.
Alrighty.
Cheer on the little fire dude.
Alrighty. I'd say go ahead and give me a charm roll. We'll say the DC is like 7.
Okay. I mean, oh shoot, my D4 there. Yeah, whatever. It's not the...
Sure enough, you're like, go get him? You're still not very sure of this thing that's helping you. I mean, it's assisting, but you're still like, we just met you, and... I mean, you're hurt, but what am I gonna do? Say go team? It's not very effective as cheering up. Next up, Grayson.
Grayson is freaking out. He wants to run away. He sees ER, the f***ing idiot, riding up next to it, trying to distract it, and he's just like, we're running, right? We're trying to get out here, right?
No, they're fighting. We gotta get in there, right?
How am I supposed to fight?
It's a team. Come on, we do this together. Come on, back me up here.
Grayson's gonna like try to find some place to hide and take cover. And can I try to analyze it with my computer, my goggles, see if there's anything I can use to scan to discern any kind of weakness or abnormality?
You know what? Sure. Go ahead and give me a brains check. We'll set the DC at, we'll say 10.
Okay. And I can determine adversity tokens after I roll, right?
Yes, after you roll, before like we finalize it, then you would be like, oh, I want to add tokens.
Ah, man, I only have 3 tokens. There's no way I can make that. No.
Do you have any bonuses to? Do you have any like powers?
Well, no,
I have +1 to brains, but it's already calculating, I think. Oh yeah,
no, that is not calculated in there. The +1 is not added.
Oh,
so that's a 6 flat. Plus your +1 is a 7. So
I can like burn all 3 of my adversity tokens on this.
And in order to succeed, yes, you could.
Sure, I'm gonna do that.
Fair enough. So, you try to pull out your laptop and be like, is there anything I can see about this? And the web's not giving you anything until you look down at your, what they referred to as a Digivice earlier, and you see that it has a port in it that you could plug your glasses into, your goggles. So you go ahead and just slide the USB into it, put the goggles on to look at it, and it takes a moment when you're staring at this very large dragon dinosaur creature. And for a moment, it does like a scanning motion, and then gives you a beep, 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 like success. You note the following things. First, this being is known as Vidramon. Second, you know that it is a champion level. And third, you know that it is a vaccine type.
Okay. Any weaknesses or any like abnormalities that I can detect from it, or just that?
You get that from the baseline data. Okay. I would say you can tell that it is definitely not how a normal Vidramon should be. It is acting erratically, and so far every Digimon you've come across has talked to you. This one is not speaking in coherent language, so something's wrong.
Okay, Terriermon, try. You got any attacks that can do range?
I got plenty of range. Let's
Then do
go!
that.
Dragon Breath! Terriermon rushes in and will launch a Terrier Tornado at it.
Fair enough. Go ahead and... Yeah, give me a fight roll. He will attempt to brawn to try and just shrug off the attack, because he's big. You guys are small. He's not going to dodge. He would have no need.
Terriermon starts spinning. Oh, that's ER, but no, that's Terriermon's street though.
Yeah, that's
So I guess he spin. Wait, but he has.
He has +1 to fight because of innocent eyes.
Yeah, innocent eyes.
So
5.
that is a 5. Fair enough.
spinning so fast he potentially misses.
That is a 14 plus 1 because of level difference, so it's a 15. So you go ahead and you spin into this thing and bounce off.
He throws a tornado at it. Like, he spins so fast that he launches a gust of a tornado.
Fair enough. The tornado spins across the field, impacts into it, and it does not move. Its focus is still on ER.
Help.
Next up, Reiner.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
All right, you big lug. You stay back. You might think you're big and strong, but I'm going to show you as the biggest and strongest out of anybody.
Yeah, you couldn't even take me down, bud.
It's a lot of big words from a man who thinks he's very big. But I'll show you the big dogs don't need the bark.
And Impmon is going to make a fight roll.
All right, very well. Go ahead. You know what? He's feeling confident enough. He's going to attempt a flight roll to just dodge.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Impmon goes for it. 3.
No!
That's hilarious.
What?
I rolled a... So, because of size difference and typing, he rolled a 1, but he gets a +2 because of vaccine versus virus and +1 from champion versus rookie. If you wanted to add adversity tokens, I would allow it here. So, Reiner, if you'd like, you can add adversity tokens to make Impmon's attack a little stronger.
So it's 3 against 5?
It is 3 versus 3 right now. So, currently it's a tie.
I'll do 1.
All right, you'll add 1 adversity token. Very well. You see Impmon sort of rise up, and it tries to dodge out of the way. But in order to help out with the assist, you run up to its leg that you saw that was injured and give it a nice little thwack to the side. So it can't actually jump out of the way. It stomps back down, just barely missing you. As Impmon, now that it can't dodge out of the way, you unleash an attack into its face.
Impmon, if that's the case, Impmon's gonna try to go underneath it and put both hands up and shoot out as much elemental fire as possible from underneath it.
Fair enough. You go ahead and you start unleashing these blast after blast into this thing from below. And it's definitely not looking so well as it takes another point of damage.
Impmon's laughing maniacally as it's shooting out balls of fire at it.
I am concerned.
So, I will say that your assistance in the matter with helping Impmon was part of your action, specifically Reiner.
Okay.
So we will move on to back to the top of the order. It is now Vidramon's turn. It is certainly not happy. However, it sees a couple of different targets. It's focused a bit on ER, but there's an Impmon between its legs. As it kind of looks down and just goes,
Heyo.
You kiss your mother with that mouth.
and it is going to make a fight roll against Impmon.
I mean, it could just sit down.
It certainly could. So, for Impmon, you can either make a brawn roll to tank this, a flight roll to dodge.
I feel like brawn. Impmon's big and tough, obviously.
You're gonna tank it?
Yeah, Impmon's gonna try to tank it.
Alright, he's gonna get a +2 to this roll, so just keep that in mind as he goes and
Alright.
swing.
It is what it is, baby. That is a 1.
Oh,
Frank.
So, it does not work with its claws. It goes ahead to try and punch downwards. And you're like, I got this, as you raise your hands up to catch it, as it flattens you into the ground.
Impmon literally closes its eyes, smirks confidently, and holds a single hand out to catch the punch. And that it is flattened in the ground.
Take a point of damage and are currently
A cartoon pancake.
currently smashed into the ground. I will say this. He does not have status effect moves, so you just take the 1 point of damage as you smash down.
I like to imagine that we saw him before flush with the ground as Impmon just put up his hand, punch, hand comes up, and we just see now a small hole, and now that, if you would look level, all you see is the hand up, like, up.
The Vidra is then going to raise its arms up into like a flexing its arms back pose, exposing the V on its chest as it begins to glow, and it sends out a beam headed for ER. ER, I'd like you to make me a flight check as it tries to hit you with a beam of energy.
Oh, not cool. Not cool.
Die.
Goodbye, ER.
10. Wait, how? Oh, it exploded.
That is also a 10. So because it's a fight against each other, defender wins. How do you dodge?
Make it epic.
Kickflip.
Yeah. I said I was on my skateboard, so it's like style. He's like, and just does a kick.
You do a kickflip, and you get right in between where the laser comes, because it comes in a V shape. So you jump over the bottom area of the V right through the laser as it passes you by.
Grayson sees that in slow motion. Like, what?
It's like, are you seeing this, man?
As you land and pick your skateboard back up, trying to still keep it distracted.
Yo, it just goes, dude, that thing fires lasers.
You're up.
It is your turn. As you're kind of running around this thing after you dodge the laser beam.
Shit. Majma, do you have lasers?
I'm not sure.
No, I'm looking at him, so he's entirely melee.
I got a fire breath. I'm sorry, there's a lot going on here. I am the strongest after all, but no one wants to fight me until, big crazy monster comes in at me.
Go in for another headbutt or something.
I'm good at that. Alright, leave it to me.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a fight roll. He's gonna try and brawn it just to tank it again. Because he's seen this shit before.
You got this, Grimm.
Oh! This is why I gave my Digimon a D20!
And headbutt!
So here's the thing. I don't have enough adversity tokens. So, how does Monodramon do this?
Oh gosh, it's either I go for his bad knee already, or I,
Are you going center mass? Are you going for the head? What are you doing?
Ooh, maybe like hit him with a V, like the V laser came out, just get him in the gut, like knock all the wind out of him.
I'm gonna go right for the gut.
Fair enough. You go ahead and with a almost jet propulsion from your jumping position, you impact right into center mass, right into the V, like a giant X marks the spot, as Vidramon gets a bit of airtime from the headbutt before it tumbles back down and is still standing, but it does take 1 point of damage as it slowly but surely starts ambling towards you all once again. Its body freezes. You can see the iris in its eye that has the cascading data slowly begins to slow down, and a white ring forms around it as it is currently frozen in place.
Are we still in initiative?
Is this okay?
Technically, yes. Technically, yes.
Do what?
ER.
Yeah.
As you're looking at this thing that is now kind of frozen in place by this weird digital like amalgamation about it, your Digivice is kind of beeping and vibrating up a storm in your pocket.
Take it out.
And it is almost like magnetically trying to pull you towards where the Vidramon is now.
Well, I'm on my skateboard, so I think it successfully pulls me.
Sure enough, you get about within 5 feet of it, and the white ring condenses into a stream of light that shoots into your Digivice, and the Vidramon collapses onto the ground. Still breathing, but passed out.
Whoa.
We are now out of initiative. And ER, you get a notification on your Digivice.
Dope.
You have on there, kind of sorting through it, there is an inventory slot in your Digivice, and it is currently filled with 1 heal chip.
One
You can write down in your backpack.
Grayson is going to like easily walk up, like ready to run if this thing moves again, and like just have his goggles up and just see if he can like continue to scan this Vidramon and like the other Digimon to see if like he's just trying to like test the limits of this new feature that he discovered for his goggles to see what else he can do with this.
Fair enough.
Mon is gonna pop out of the ground, run at Vidramon, and kind of like harmlessly punch him repeatedly, screaming.
It is making a thumping noise as you're just punching and beating into him.
What the hell?
Oh, cool! We won! I'm gonna lay down for a second. Hey, Ip.Man, you doing okay, buddy? He's fine.
So,
Strange.
Grayson, while you're still looking at this thing, it's no longer reading as anomalous when you're staring at this Vidramon now. It seems to be, for all intents and purposes, returned to its original state.
What was that? The binary code in its eyes.
No
was it
idea.
sick? Was it corrupted?
Tyriamon waddles over and just tries to pry open its eyelid to see if the code's still there.
Looking at it, no, its irises have returned to its normal kind of reddish eye color. Its eyes are a little rolled back, but it is almost like kind of asleep, if not just knocked out.
I am no doctor, but I believe it is back to normal.
I probably knocked him out with my headbutt.
Leave him alone, Tyriamon.
No.
If we were to assume any of this made sense, it's almost like that thing had a virus.
Oh man, he was sick. And we made him better.
Man, you don't take that seriously, do you, buddy?
Get back up, you Luke! I'm ready for round 2!
Ip.Man, it's done.
You're done.
He's down.
You're done!
You're right.
Ooh, sick burn. You got me. All right, we're done.
Ip.Man goes over and just like wraps his arm around him and like, there, buddy. You got him. You did good.
Showed him what for.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. I didn't get much of a hit in that one, but hey, buddy, don't worry about it.
Magimon comes up, dusting off his hat. Yeah, good effort, everybody. We all put in equally on that. All right, Digimon, let's huddle up for a minute here. Let's
what's up?
I think we got a good batch here. Like, my guy is he's a little lost.
Yeah, I think my guy's like the worst cheerleader. Like he's making an effort, but like, yeah, Kuzma leaves a bit to be desired.
My guy fought with me. Well, it was distraction, but you know, that's the same thing.
Honestly, I'm kind of I gotta admit, I'm kind of impressed. Monomodramon was like the tank of that there, and his I want to call him the accident-prone child-looking one. He actually was a good distraction, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, Maljamon's is pretty good at fighting, even though he's just like a vaccine type. No offense, buddy.
What?
That's racist.
Yeah.
That's digitist.
Look, I'm a free type. I'm free-spirited.
And Ip.Man helped too. You did it, buddy. You
What do you mean I helped too?
Did
more than you did. You half farted at him. You think you pulled your weight?
Hey, Tyriamon, by the way, good job with that tornado.
Fault. He insulted the hat. You know it's temperamental.
Tyriamon, maybe next time when you like summon a tornado, maybe just like have the tornado actually hurts.
Well, I was working on trying to get my buddy involved. He was over there with Gale, with the other one.
Yeah, what the frick was he doing surfing on his computer thingamajig there? Like,
we
matters.
Yeah,
he was like, analyze?
He's like, oh, hey, it's a Digimon. Like, yeah, we know it's a Digimon.
But yeah, we knew. we knew all of that already. But they don't.
Our lovely little batch of humans, you can see all of the Digimon that made their way towards you to help in this situation are kind of all just in a huddle bickering with each other.
I think they're discussing how they're going to eat us now.
I think they're insulting us.
Oh God, they're conspiring against us.
Relax. They got our back. They helped us. They helped save us back there.
I kind of like mine. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the guy with Malajimon. He's real cool.
Accepting the reality of whatever this is, it doesn't seem like any of us are waking up from it. And if it maybe isn't hell, they are our best chance, unfortunately, as to knowing what the heck's going on and maybe surviving, it seems like.
You guys are entirely too accepting of this situation.
I mean, cool.
Look, I don't know what's going on. I know for a fact that we're not in hell. That doesn't make sense. We're not in a dream. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to get information so that we can figure this out and try not to panic while I'm doing it.
That's why.
You're not doing a good job of that part, man.
I'm trying.
Wait a minute, Wizard 353?
Maybe.
We'll talk later. Anyway, it seems we're stuck.
And the closest thing we have to a way to survive is these guys. So unless any of you think you can fight a dragon by yourselves, and I know I can't.
Okay, thank you for prefacing that. I was really concerned for a second. Because he points at ER. I know what he thinks.
I mean, it would be fun to try.
Man, I don't get what you guys think. This is a dream. I was able to punch that thing.
Ramen guy, first of all, thanks for the noodles that one time. Second, this is not a dream. If it was a dream, this is the worst co-op experience I've ever had in my life. And I played Reach at launch.
You're gonna have to do a lot more to convince me.
At this point, through the both sides bickering with each other, the Vidramon in the back slowly but surely begins to stir.
Ah! I hide behind Wyatt.
Yeah. And he's kind of going to look around for the most part. Yeah, the tipped over van.
Yeah.
As he kind of looks over a lot of you. Oh, hi there, everyone.
Please don't eat us.
Did I take a nap?
Yeah, and you kind of tried to eat us.
I did?
Yeah, you kind of started a fight with us, and we had to, like, kick your butt. But it's cool. It's cool.
That doesn't seem like me, unless I had a reason to fight you.
Gary immediately exits from behind the van and storms up to Vidramon. You knocked over my van! You attacked all of these people! You attacked all of those things! You did a lot of damage! Look at that tree! You look at that tree!
And he's going to look over to the tree and see the missing data that's still cascading from it. He goes, whoa, that's different.
You did all of that, and I demand some accountability!
Yo is so impressed, and I was like, damn, you
know what?
Gary, man.
Gary, you can choose between either I would say either a charm or a grit roll to intimidate this Vidramon.
I'm going to do charm.
Go right ahead.
In the background, Gary's just
14.
I will have it roll a grit check against you just to see how well it does.
Do a silly little hustle move.
Can I?
It does not succeed, as it kind of like is taken aback by your yelling, and it goes, okay then. And he kind of stands up a little taller, like still taller than all of you, goes over to the van and sets it back upright. There's a lot of clanking and clanging from the inside of the van from all the stuff that's in there.
Glass shattering noises.
And he kind of like dusts off the top. Sorry about that. I'll be honest, I don't remember what I was doing the last however many cycles. And he kind of looks over to the Digimon at this point. Who are you guys? You tell me what's going on?
Yeah, you went on a fun rampage, bro.
You had like your numbers and junk in your eye, kept like flying by, and your voice was all distorted.
It sounded like this.
But like more like like that.
Yeah, you're glitching, bro.
I was glitching.
Kinda.
You
Yeah,
totally Digimon.
He's probably just sleepwalking, guys.
And he kind of like claps his hands together and he goes, that must have been it. It was after I met that guy.
What guy? Hey, Grayson actually like steps up. What guy? Can you like give us a description?
He's gonna like thunk on his head a couple of times, like trying to think back. Well, it didn't look like you guys, and he's kind of like gonna point at like Grayson and a lot of you. But I know he's not from around here, that's for sure.
Wait,
he's definitely not a part of the forest.
Was he like human, like us?
Oh goodness, no. He was definitely a Digimon.
Equally terrifying.
What he looked like. That's really frustrating. I'm sorry again for all the trouble I might have caused. And he kind of like gives a little bit of a bow.
That's fine. I find it very hard to hold a grudge against a giant dinosaur with 3 horns that can shoot lasers out of his tummy.
Dude, I did a kickflip over your laser.
What's a kickflip?
I show him a kickflip like this. What's it? No, shit. Let me try again. Like this. Oh, it's a really hard trick. 1 second. Let me do it again.
You're doing that on the ground. There's no concrete.
Yeah, no, just on grass.
Yeah, shit. Damn it. That's why I haven't considered failing. Like, oh,
just imagine this 3 times cooler.
Yeah. Like that.
That does seem pretty neat.
So, considering you seem pretty apologetic, and it seems like we can all forgive and forget on that side, would you by chance know of any kind of society or a village around here where we could just kind of
we
get
get
our
home?
bearings?
Yeah, how close is Old Vista from here?
How can we get home, please?
Well, I don't know how to get you guys home, but I know there's definitely some places to check out. At least some places with other Digimon that might be able to help.
Oh, is this Chicago?
And he's gonna kind of like
No one's
point
killing
in
each
one
other.
of the he's gonna point in one of the directions kind of where he came from. If you keep going that way, I believe you should make it over to the Vegemon village.
Vegemon. There's a Vegemon.
There's plenty of Digimon all over the place.
Okay, is there a Get Us Home Mon?
Please let there be a Get Us Home Mon.
I've never heard of a Digimon like that before.
Do
Oh, the
you
shot.
know of a
The Muffin
village
Man.
that has people that look like us by chance?
Not like evil doppelgangers.
You know they're evil because they will have goatees. It's the law.
Well, the last time that I saw somebody that looked like you guys, it was a good many years ago, back during that whole incident thing. But if you want to know where they were at, they were probably over at the tower.
Tower, okay. Does the Vegemon village have a map?
They should be able to help you out. I'm sure they'd be happy to.
Okay.
Better than nothing. Good place to start.
You always going to turn to the group. I mean, I'm just going to say it. Humans being here at incidents and only being referred to at the tower, kind of. That gives us
There's a name
vibes.
for it, but I don't remember it.
I'm just saying it gives us vibe. It gives off vibes, which we'll deal with it.
Why does this sound like some sort of like anime I saw once?
It's kind of sounds like a video game, which is kind of cool. Kind of digging it.
Okay,
No
well,
one on the forum's going to believe I got isekai'd.
well, we know that we need to get to the tower because there are people there. The only way to get there is going to be to go to the Vegemon village, I guess.
I'm
There's
making
a
a
whole bunch
note.
of Digimon there.
I open up my computer and start making a Google Doc to like write down everything.
Fair enough.
Like
It doesn't take you much
right
time.
now.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Fair enough.
Do you think Google Maps will work on that thing still?
You know what? Weird. I can't ping Google's IP. I can't open Google Maps. That's just not here.
You open up Google Maps, actually.
Oh my
and
god, it's here.
It
It's
shows
finally loaded.
you an area that is definitely not Earth.
Yeah, guys, Fog of War's kicking in. I don't know where anything is.
As far as you can see, where you're in is a very heavily forested area. And when it's reaching what would be considered like the edges of it, it is cut off in nothing but gray. You can't see anything past that area.
I take over my laptop and I spin it over so the group can see. Yeah, I don't think we're getting any mileage out of this. I just closed my laptop.
Looking at the map, though, it does say that the area that you are in is known as the Digital Forest.
Digital Forest.
Okay.
I wish there was more I could do for you guys, but I'll be honest, I don't know too much else. I would suggest being careful out there, though.
Can you maybe escort us to the Vegemon village in case we get jumped by another guy sleepwalking?
Sure, I could try and do something like that. The only other thing that might be an issue is if we saw the Guardians of the Forest.
Oh, why would that be an issue?
What are those?
Oh, they're real powerful Digimon. They always like to fight each other. But they usually keep away from anyone that would get caught up in their fights. So you should be fine.
Okay.
Grayson is going to split off from the group for a little bit with Terriermon and just... Is the tree still having the missing data stuff?
It is still missing. The tree has fallen over at this point, but again, there were no splinters from the initial impacts, and it's just like... you can see the code inside of the bark of the tree.
I'm going to take my goggles and just see if I can see anything. If it's giving me any readings at all, just so I can get some kind of clue, if that's possible.
Sure. Give me a brains check. DC's gonna be 15.
Yeah, I only have one adversity token. I'm not going to be able to make that.
Fair enough. So you take your adversity token. As far as you can see, the data's just not there. Like, looking at it, you can see, oh, here's where the full data of the tree would be, but a part of it is just missing.
What the hell is that?
It's not being eaten away any further. It looks like just where the claw marks were, just like it got erased.
That's so weird. I know I'm not the best IT guy in the world, but I feel like I should make sense of that. This is gonna bug me for a while. I'm just, Grayson is just
and figure it out later.
yeah, just I don't like not having answers to things. It
Well,
bugs
then-
me.
Well, then we'll find it later. Come on, join the rest of the group. We're figuring stuff out.
Okay, I'm just gonna begrudgingly regroup with the others.
Fair enough.
Amon just kind of drags him by the hand. Come on, we're going with the group.
You know, like 3 times your size, man.
I'm dragging you.
So sure enough, you make your way back to the group. Gary, do you try to start your car again?
Now that it's righted, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Sure. Go ahead and give me we'll call it a grit roll, because you're trying to just will this thing back into existence. DC is going to be 15.
Oh god. All right. We got a 5.
So you go ahead and you turn the car, and you turn the key, and you and Riot both recognize the sound of its last gasp.
Oh man.
Before you're like, oh, it would need a full shot before repairs.
Oh no.
Do we want to put a neutral and push?
It was doing so good.
Hey, Digimon, can you carry this?
I could probably. It'd be a little tough, but...
Hold
Maybe
on.
there's like a mechanic at the village.
I have duct tape.
It's gonna go ahead, and I'll say I'm gonna have Digimon try and roll a brawn check to lift this thing.
Couldn't we just put it in neutral?
It tries to lift it, and you hear a crack as it goes, ah, my back!
Hey, it's okay.
Happened?
Is your knee okay?
It's not feeling too great, I'll be honest. I might need some meat by the time we get there. Hopefully there's still some in season.
None of what
Nope.
you said made sense.
Nobody tell him what we're made out of.
If I can push this thing, I'd be able to.
Yeah, we
Yeah, that's gonna work a lot better.
yeah.
I'm
So-
going to go into the back and start playing one of my rips of Megas XLR.
Fair enough.
Are we all in the bus right now?
Yeah,
Are
we
you all
should
in the
probably
van?
get
Are you all getting
inside
in?
If he's gonna do that.
Van bus.
So,
I'm gonna hop in and
Hell.
think to myself, I wonder if this heal chip will work on the van.
Not the Vidramon, whatever you do.
So sure
I
enough,
mean-
you all pile into the van, Gary in the driver's seat, kind of just helping to steer as Vidramon, which again is about height-wise a little taller than the van itself, starts just pushing the thing, steering you in the direction of where the supposed Digimon village is. And it's about a good hour or 2 of travel. So are you guys doing anything in the meantime?
I know Imon wants to talk to Reiner.
Alrighty.
Hey, you.
yeah.
Like kicks, like a little kick. What's your name?
Do I really have to tell something in my dream?
Hey, I'm asking for your name, and I'm gonna remember it.
Reiner.
My name's Impmon.
He like flicks his nose a little bit with like his thumb, like smirking.
Well, I guess it's nice to meet you, Hitmon. It's just all this is just weird.
Well, you handled yourself okay out there. Not great, but okay.
Yeah, sure.
You say as you notice that one of Impmon's ears is still flattened to its head.
Yeah, maybe with a little time you could actually do some damage.
What do you mean, actually? I did some damage. You see all those burn marks on that guy's undercarriage?
Yeah, but if you didn't notice, I had to help you out there.
Which is why I said you did okay. Helping me is the correct thing to do.
Okay, then.
You'd make a good underling.
Yeah, let's see when you can actually push me farther than like a semi-inch.
I'll push you far. I'll push you all the way up the road. Calm down.
Big words coming from a little guy.
Yeah, we'll see how big they are when I put them in practice.
And Immon's like doing a little like hopping in place little thing with his fists up, like doing a little shadow boxing
rattles
jabs
the-
at you.
It very much rattles the chassis of the van. Which, Gary, you do notice as you're trying to steer.
Hey! No jumping around back there! I know what I want!
Flamon ducks his head in from sitting on the roof. Oh, so I get back in here?
I've just been sitting on the roof of the van watching.
I feel like he would have been just like
That's
chilling
fair.
on the roof as a monkey man.
I feel like, you know what, considering the situation,
frickin' Riot's gonna climb out the window and chill on the roof with Flamemon.
Hey man, come join the party. The views up here is so nice.
Might as well get a look at what's going on around as they talk.
You open the side door as it's being like pushed in a direction, which Gary kind of looks back like, "Come on, guys, this is not a house. This is a
Don't just open the door and that's so unsafe."
The roof
and
is
then slides the door shut as Riot is now on the roof with Flamemon.
Welcome to the party, man.
All right, so I've come to the realization that I am not gonna fully understand what's going on here, but I can at least
quit up.
Put it in terms that I would understand. If that thing was a virus, and you guys are like assist companions or something, then we're stuck in some kind of video game scenario. So
Kinda, Impmon's a virus type.
Don't you dare say that derogatorily.
I'm just clarifying down there, buddy. He just bangs on the roof.
Impmon tries to bang back, but he's short.
Like, you see, we're kind of like subdivided into groups, like Terriermon and Monogimon. Those guys are like vaccine types. Like, Magimon's like a data. Impmon's a virus.
What are you?
Oh, I'm a free type. I'm kind of outside the normal spectrum of, oh man, it's like... Okay, so imagine if there was some sort of game where one type beat the other in some sort of triangle X formation.
Okay.
That, like
Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
We call that,
so we don't make the immediate jump to the other game.
we call that rock, paper, scissors, where we're from.
How would rock beat paper or scissors? Oh, because rock would like smash the scissors. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting
and
it.
then the paper can crumple around the rock.
Weird choice there, but okay.
So if that same logic is applied here, then maybe there's a way we can work with this.
Yeah, I'm just free types. We're kind of like outside the normal sphere of like that. We're kind of like we're doing our own thing.
Oh, so it's like the rock, paper, scissors, Chuck Norris version.
I have no idea who that is, man.
Chuck Norris beats all. You're Chuck Norris.
I don't know if I beat all, but like free types, you kind of like go neutral against everything. We don't resist, but we don't do super effective damage.
Yeah. Don't sell yourself short. You can beat them all.
No. I'm saying like free types as a whole. I am a badass. I kick ass.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get along okay, you and me.
You mean getting along already? Hey, check this out. And he just like creates a fire between his hands. Cool, right?
Yes. Well, technically hot, but yes.
I like to see the others create fire. I mean, Itmon can do that, and sometimes Magimon and Terriermon kind of is like a little petite, little. My fire's cool.
I can do fire breath.
Shut up, Magimon.
Okay.
If you specialize in something, you get better at it. Y'all are just dabbling. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm Flamemon. My fire's cool. I would like to talk to Magimon.
You are allowed.
Dude, you were awesome back there.
I know, right? See, they don't want to really say I'm the strongest, but I am.
I kind of think you're the strongest, man.
I think so too. I mean, I took the guy down like 2 times. Like,
yeah, all it took was 2 headbutts and it went down.
Yeah, man.
And I was a friend.
More. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could kick his butt if he turns evil, but yeah, it's great that he's a friend. For now, yeah. I got my eyes on him.
That's a good idea, man.
If he does anything
peer
tricky,
out through the tiny window in the back of the van, and he like kind of gives a small wave.
Yeah, I'm on to you. I'll be the first one to tell you guys if he defects.
Good idea, man. Be watching out.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is to protect you, and that's all that matters.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'll watch you back too.
Yeah.
So, did you guys get hurt back there? Like, do you need any like first aid or anything?
Yeah, I just need some food, and I'm good.
How about you, Itmon? You kind of got roughed up back there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. You sure?
Fine. Baby doesn't want to acknowledge his boo-boos.
You're a baby! You're
not
a
the one
boo-boo!
crying.
What even is that?
Mon's like trying to unflatten his ear.
Fair enough.
Is this a
Given enough-
boo-boo?
Given enough tries, it finally like pop.
Say good as no. Ain't seen nothing.
Okay, but hypothetically, if you were hurt,
Which I can never could be because I'm so strong.
obviously, yeah. Would you need help with that?
I mean, I got my bell long. I could use like some healing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but do they heal just like casually, or do they need like actual healing devices?
They'll heal over time, especially given just rest and
Okay.
food and things like that. But,
Okay, so it's like food and rest, just like in the show.
exactly, and
Okay.
the chip you have. Well, once you probably ask Grayson about that info, you might know what it does.
I must consult the wizard.
Consult the wizard.
Why does everyone keep calling me? I mean, this is my username. I get it, but come on.
Because you're magic.
It's not magic, man. It's
Man, you turned my D into a B in computer class. It's magic.
we've been over this, man.
I have a D4 in brain.
Eeyore, we've been over this. It's just PowerPoints.
But where
It's
does
not
the power
magic.
come
It's Adobe. Okay,
But, but who is
Adobe?
Dobie and where does he live?
Oh my god. Okay, buddy. What you need me to take a look at?
Yeah. So when we kind of on Vigimon's bell, my device, my Digimon device, Digivice thing, have absorbed something, I think, and it kind of, I have this thing in my inventory, I guess.
Okay, let me take a look at that.
No, I don't play. I don't play video games. How does this work? It's just like.
So you go ahead and you pick up the ER's Digivice. You've already learned how to navigate on this thing pretty damn quickly because it's not the most advanced interface, but you know, given
You've
enough
never
time, you work
played a video. You haven't picked up Skyrim on PC, really?
Nah, man.
Okay, let me
looking
take a
at
look.
the inventory status, you can see that there's something in there. It is known as specifically put a heal chip is what is in there. And if you wanted, you can try and do I'll say a brains roll to try and use your scanner to see what's up with it.
I will do that.
I'd say DC's like 5.
DC 5. Doing is this a time where I can like do that prepared action thing?
This is a planned action, so yes, you could take half if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Fair enough. You go ahead and you take a little bit of time looking over this thing, and sure enough, I mean, it is it gives you a prompt that if you select it, it asks you if you want to use the item, and it allows you to kind of aim at various Digimon, and it's like you could hit accept on that. When applied to any one of you, or like kind of pointing it at there, it kind of gives you like an error message. But from context clues and seeing how it can be applied directly, you realize that the heal chip, per its description, could be used to heal a Digimon in combat purposes. And it does not just have to be specifically their partner. It can be aimed at any single one.
Yeah, so it looks like you can just like heal a Digimon with this.
Oh, cool.
So for descriptive purposes, ER, what you can do for that heal chip is that in combat, it heals 1 hit point.
Gotcha. Heals 1 hit point.
Which currently for you guys at your level, pretty big.
Yeah, that's pretty huge.
Grayson is just going like, after he's done with ER, he's just going to like get up into the front seats, sitting next to Gary. Like, you doing okay, man?
I'm doing as well as could reasonably be assumed any normal person could be doing in a situation like this.
Yeah, I'm barely keeping it together myself. This is weird, but you gotta admit, this is kind of cool at the same time.
It would be kind of cool if I didn't get whisked away into a magic world where everything's made of fire and dinosaurs, and I could have just, gotten the coffee I was supposed to get and brought it to everybody. I haven't gotten another text from my boss yet, but I'm sure they're pissed off.
I don't think we have reception in wherever we are.
That's probably for the best.
Magimon just pops up like, I don't know who this boss is, but he sounds like a dick.
You gotta stop appearing out of nowhere.
Jesus.
You're a
quiet guy, you know that.
You seem so high-strung.
Yeah,
That's no way to live life.
It is a perfectly acceptable way to live life, I'll have you know. There is nothing wrong with being prepared. There's nothing wrong with being not. There's nothing wrong with being freaked out right now. This is a crazy situation.
Well, I mean,
think of it as a vacation from work. You've been
safety.
working hard, and you just need a vacation. You're in the Bahamas, man. Think of it like that.
When there's a hurricane.
And dinosaurs in the hurricane. We're in the Bahamas with Sharknado.
What's a shark?
How relaxing. That sounds so relaxing.
Yeah.
You sound so good at this.
Yeah, I am so good at de-escalating problems.
Well, look at it this way. The sooner you get to the village, the sooner you'll know what's going on, I suppose. That's probably good, right?
I don't think there's gonna be a way that I find out what's going on, even if we get to the village. This is too crazy.
Yeah, why... Hey, Terriamon, why are you guys following around?
Well, we're your partners.
You say it like it's second nature, though. Like, why?
For us, it is. We're a team. We're your partners.
Yeah, we don't get to choose which ones.
Did someone tell you, look for, on the third day, for 5 schmucks to arise from the forest? Or did you guys just born with that knowledge?
If you try to recall, you remember a message that was sent out at some point that called to you. You could not decipher it in its entirety, but it gave you this feeling to go look for your partners. You don't know its origin. You don't know who sent the message in any way, shape, or form, but you know that it's right.
It's
what he said.
Thank you, ominous narrator.
You're welcome. Now get back in the meta.
Do y'all as humans, you call yourselves, have like this innate urge in you that tells you to breathe or drink or whatever y'all do? Or do you just
stay hydrated? Yeah. It's some things are second nature to us.
Yeah, that's how it is in our heads. We just know we were supposed to be here. Assumedly, y'all need us. Some of y'all more than others.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I think Gary and I are trying our best.
I wasn't talking about you.
We're gonna help you.
Oh wait,
so
you
it was
Gary?
just
no, I was
me
talking
then.
About Gary, I was absolutely talking about Gary. Hi,
Yeah,
Gary.
so it was just me then. What the heck was I supposed to do?
I mean, I'm right here with Gary.
Not
I
run
mean,
away.
Why wasn't I supposed to run away?
Okay, let me first like this. There's Riot, who is one of the scariest guys I've ever seen in school. There's ER, who I've seen him get hit by a bus once and walk to the hospital himself. And Rhino looks like he belongs in the Yakuza. I'm not gonna lie. He and Riot are the scariest guys I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, I used to run a delinquent group. But,
And I'm just from an outside perspective, those are the guys you want to stay away from right now? The ones that hold the strongest chance, it sounds like?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying those 3, I feel like they're naturals for the situation. Gary and I are kind of normal people.
What's
Hold on,
normal?
Okay, all right, no, we're going to get to that in a second. Hold on. You said from school. Which school?
Yeah, it would be Earl Vista High. The only actual, very big high school.
The only actual high school, Vista High.
You just ask which high school?
Oh my god, you're all in high school.
Yeah? Aren't you?
I just graduated.
Oh my god, you're all kids. I might be the only functioning adult here.
You ran away.
Functioning is I think
you look
too
young
much
for an
higher.
adult.
You ran a delinquent group back there, Mr. Backsass. How about you calm down with functioning?
I mean, I was the only thing keeping them from going out of line. So.
I am absolutely a child, and you neglected and left me to die. I will be talking to the police.
Are you talking to me?
No,
Like,
I'm
right?
talking
No,
to
to
Gary.
There is a shuddering sound as the van stops.
What's a child?
And sure enough, Gary, turning your head back from the discussion, you can see as to
I
why
slow up.
Veedramon stopped. Aside from the fact that there's a very large gnarled branch that kind of blocks the path, you can see that there are a few signposts posted that are in a language you do not know in any way, shape, or form. Veedramon kind of walks over, picks up one of the signs with his very large claws, and kind of scratches at his head.
Oh, that's just silly.
What does it say?
And he kind of points it and turns it over. For the Digimon in the room, in the van, it is in digital speak, and it reads, Vegemon on strike.
Oh no.